push my buttons. I came out of the jungle where it rained and it thundered, but I bring the heat like the summer. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest, oh well. I don't need no scale. I've been on my, I don't need no help. Always getting money, rain, snow, sleet. Every day I work my thumb. I don't get to take off. A hater get up. I'm ready like lift off. I never been nowhere, but I'm ready to stay gone. Nothing ever.
Well, Coach, the calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the New York Jets. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go, Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. All right? Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get there. Sponge. Red 80. Back.
They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Check 49. Switch. Red 80. 54, Mike, 54.
To throw is Darnold. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson with touchdown number 7 on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Foles and the Jags come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Here's Foles. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. This is brought in at the 21. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a two-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5.
Hey, orbit.
Here's Darnold. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Darnold. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous. Let's go.
Foles. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
They run with Bell on 1st down as he'll get forward for about 5 yards. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Here goes Hunt. Mike spoke forward. Hey, tighten down. There you go. Here you go, ladies.
Darnold from the gun. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Yannick Ngakoue has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Darnold now to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the ref takes a peek here, wants to see if the receiver had possession and both feet inbounds.
If this were a college game, this would be a legal catch. It's the 2nd foot that they're looking at to make sure it gets down. You have to have 2 inbounds in the NFL.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
They're running it. Quick dash. Ready. Shift. Go team, spill.
Looking to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Give the sack there to Jake Ryan.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Check 53's mine. I'm here all day. I'm here.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Foles. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Come on, QB.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10.
Mike 54. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Off of play action. Darnold. Caught here by Griffin. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
On 2nd down now, it's Bell. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Bell, of course, 3-time 1,000-yard rusher. Sat out 2018, but you look back to 2017, a tick under 1,300 yards and almost 700 more receiving. Now, after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. The shotgun snap for Darnold. Gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do. They don't want to know. They don't want to know.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Here's Darnold. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back.
Good job, baby. Tookie's the mic. Tookie's the mic. Check back. Check back.
After the penalty, it's Bell. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 22. Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. And he's got a noon one. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Ladies, you better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Darnold from the red zone now. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Yannick Ngakoue in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Watch the safety creep. Hey.
Darnold. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down again. Yannick Ngakoue racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Ficken's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
At the 24-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Check, 53's mine. Check, 53's mine. Hey, wahoo! 53's the mic.
Now Foles. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Now Leonard Fournette. Man, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
What we got? 380.
This is Fournette. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. They'll run with Fournette. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power, but not a ton to show for it. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 15-yard line.
Here we go. 180. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
On 2nd down, Armstead. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
180. Hey, let's get that ball, man. Let's get that ball right here. Check. Easy. Check. Curl. Hey, Charlie.
They'll set up a throw. He's got the hook up to Lee. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Silver.
Here's Fournette. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury.
Yeah, baby.
So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on. And Lambo will put this one through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up, and the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
Let's go.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Calais Campbell make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
44 is Mike. Check. You don't know no better. Hey, I need one over here. 44.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. He's got a man, complete. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
A 28-yard gain.
But we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Taken down back at the 42.
Tighten up.
Now on 2nd and 13. Darnold. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 35. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Darnold now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. This is Bell. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Outside. 47's the mic.
In your face.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. And we're pretty cut.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Well, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Now Fournette. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Be alert. Be
Jaguars
alert.
come to the line to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Mike 53. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Again, it's Fournette. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Fournette. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Good. 180. Check. 53's Mike.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Let's go. Great. Here we go.
On 2nd and 9, Foles. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
53. Check 53. Easy. Screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Down to hit.
from just shy of midfield. Foles. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. It's a gain of 5, and they're going to face a third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DJ Chark, his 5th touchdown now on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. Back to throw, Darnold. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Now it's Darnold. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Jet 1st down, 18 big yards that time. Darnold now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%. And it's 1st and 10.
44's the mic. 44's the mic. Check. It's coming this way. Here we go.
They'll try the right side with Bell. And he's got Le'Veon Bell. Kiss him goodbye. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
At the 24-yard line.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Yo. Motion. Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. Quit talking about it and bring it.
13.
53's mine.
Here's Foles. And his throw's going to be incomplete. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
They don't want us. They don't want us. Keep playing hard, fellas.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's get it.
180.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Night, sweetheart.
Under.
Mike, 53.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Foles. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies.
Hey, someone.
53's the Mike.
Back to throw. And he's got his tight end, Oliver. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
Here we go. 380.
We got. 60 Mike. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. 60 Mike.
Hey, someone.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. 60 Mike. 60
A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Pro Bowler C.J. Mosley, the Ravens' leading tackler last year, up to make the stop.
2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
180.
Let's go, D. Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. 3 down. 6.
Hey, Caden.
Get ready.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Foles. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
What has not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete. But you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
Foles, and that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
54's Mike. Check. Walk 54.
From his own goal line, Darnold. On the catch, it's Crowder. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
A gain of 12. And the Jets.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Here's Bell. He's got a first down past the 30. And finally taken down at the 36-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check 52. Check safety.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Darnold on 3rd down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Eluding the pressure right. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
What we got? What we got?
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down. Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Check. 50.
Yeah.
Check. 53's Mike.
Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Check 3. Check 3. Shift.
Hey, here we go.
They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down.
Okay, you and I are sitting up here getting ready to analyze whether they should go for it or not. Did you see the quarterback just point to the sideline and say, everybody back, I've got this call?
Well, you knew this side of the field, they're in plus territory, 4th and 1. He wasn't coming off the field.
No, he wasn't coming off the field, and he wasn't letting the offense go with him at all. He said, we're staying out here, and we're picking this one up. That's some leadership right there.
At the 18-yard line.
Set. 180.
Here we go, team. Here I come.
Second and 5 now. Foles. That one complete. He finds Shark. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. The Jaguars on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything. Change it up because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson, 99 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead. So how about that for a backbreaker? Again, 99 yards.
And how about the audacity of the play call? When you're backed up that close to your goal line, usually you're just trying to run some type of a wedge play, a quarterback sneak, a dive, anything to try and create some room and take care of the ball. But that's confidence in your offensive line that they'll protect the guy throwing it, and he finds his guy for 99 yards. I love what they just did.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. Looking long for Westbrook. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Looking to throw. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. And even 40 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Hey, high 7.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
Hey, Silver.
Hey, 1-7.
Hey, Delta.
Mike 54. I'm coming. Right there. 54.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Foles. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 30.
Move those chains. That's good for another Jacksonville 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Great.
Let's go. Hey, we got
Now Foles. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down. I guess they're in a situation now, 4th quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
53 the mic.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Foles. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Avery Williamson in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Well, Foles and the Jags now have to deal with a 3rd and long after that sack. They'll look to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They had enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively jars it free. No first down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Mike, we're going to sign. Mike's by 4. Rip left. Check. Fresno.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone